Okay, so as you can see, I'm using now Excel, which is like the desktop version. Okay, and of course, Excel could be found both in an online version or using, of course, the desktop version after you download it. So that's how the workspace looks like. On the top, you could find the ribbon where you would find home, insert, or data, and of course, we'd have the rest as well. We'll discuss it later. Now I'm opening up Google Chrome and typing in office.com to actually use my account, which I bought from Facebook. And now when I sign in, of course, and I put in my email and password, I'll get access to my account, which offers premium uh, inclusion. And I'm gonna get to the homepage where I will get to pick Excel. So if I'm walking through it, you will find like three options. Either you would get to create like a blank workbook, or maybe actually use a template. And the third option, of course, is open a recent file for you. I think I'm gonna go with like the blank workbook because I need to show you something, and that should be like the first thing that you're gonna learn. And when I click on it, you will find this workspace. As you can see, below would be like the sheets, and of course on the top would be the ribbons, and in the middle, of course, would be the white spreadsheet that you would have. You would find the columns vertically, and of course the rows horizontally, and you will find the formula tab where you get to have sum or subtraction, whatever that you would like. And as you can see, I'm gonna type in something here which is called the cell, so it's like the intersection between the column and the row. And of course I can auto save it, so there's no need to worry about it. And the difference, of course, is like it doesn't have the macro as an online version. You can find it on the desktop version. And now that I'm gonna try to type in something, and like if I type this and I want to go down, I would just press enter. If I want to move like to the left or the right, I will go for the shift button. Okay, and I'm gonna now try something new, which is actually entering numbers. Like in A1 I'm gonna enter a number, and in A2 I'm gonna enter a number, and then I'll try to use the formula for the sum on below, the cell below. Okay, and I'm gonna type in equal, and then I would just say A1 plus A2. Of course, sometimes keyboards would have it clear where's the plus button or the equal sign or whatever. And then when you're done, just make sure that you would type enter. And of course, you would find out what's the result, where I'm gonna be adding those two values together. And of course, the sum would be 8. So moving forward, after like we're done with this, it's time for you to know how to actually share it. Maybe like you want to share it with one of your coworkers. So I'm just gonna press the share button, and then of course going to this section, I will type in the email that I want to send, and make sure that it's like this mail would belong to the same email that belongs to the organization itself, because maybe like you're working for an organization, and sometimes it's just like easier if you want to copy the link instead of like sharing it through email, just not to make it complicated. You can just copy the link, it would be way more easier. And yeah, as you can see, you can press the send button. And of course I'm just gonna erase this and like try this task. I'm gonna try to have a list where the column on the left will be the list and the column on the right would be the price, and I'm just gonna state like a simple list. And on the right, of course, I will state their prices, and I will try to make a section below where I would have the total, and of course use the function of the sum. So as you can see, those are like just simple tryouts where I can easily navigate through the spreadsheet without actually having to use the mouse. I'm just using the keyboard over there with the arrows. And like if I want to go down, I'm going to press enter. If I'm going to move to the next cell on the right, I'm just going to press the tab button. And here I'm going to use like the function that I already told you how to do so. And you have been taught, of course, how to do it, and that's the total. And just I'm gonna try to sort out the table, and it's not even a table yet, it's just like a list, so it would make sense. And now I'm trying to add like more cells together. As you can see now, it makes sense that if I add those values together, you will get the value. Thank you.